Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, verse 1, the hidden truth behind Mamakah and the us versus them mindset. What if I told you the very first verse of the Bhagavad Gita exposes a social problem we still struggle with today? A single word, Mamakah, meaning my people, reveals how division begins. The moment we separate people into ours and theirs, conflict is born. And this mindset doesn't only belong to an ancient battlefield. It exists today in relationships, families, and even in the challenges many women face. Stay with me because this verse carries a truth that can change how we see power, control, and humanity itself. Namaste, welcome to Women Voice India, where timeless wisdom meets today's social realities. Today we reflect on Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, verse 1. Dhritarashtra said, Dharma kshatriya kurukshetre smavitta yutsava Mamaka Pandava Cheva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. Translation: On the sacred field of Kurukshetra, assembled and eager for battle, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do, O Sanjaya? At first glance, it sounds like a simple question, but hidden inside is a dangerous psychology. Main insight: the power of one word. Notice Dhritarashtra does not say our sons, he says my sons and the sons of Pandu. There is separation, there is bias, there is attachment. And that single word Mamakah exposes the root of conflict, because when mind becomes more important than justice, love turns into control and relationships turn into power struggles. How often do we still see this today? My family honor, my community, my control, my decision, and often women are expected to carry the burden of these divisions. Connecting to women's social reality, think about emotional insecurity. How many women are silenced because family reputation matters more than their voices? Think about forced marriage. Sometimes choice is denied in the name of our people or our tradition. Think about emotional manipulation. Control is often disguised as protection and does not that begin from the same mindset. This is ours, that is theirs. This is exactly why this ancient verse feels so modern. Deeper reflection: the Gita starts not with swords but with a mindset, because every external war begins as an internal division. Before there is conflict outside, there is separation inside. And when society divides the people into insiders and outsiders, it weakens compassion, it weakens justice, it weakens humanity. Empowerment message, but the Gita does not show us problems only to leave us there. It invites awareness. When we recognize division, we can choose truth over bias, we can choose dignity over control, we can choose equality over possession. And for women, this becomes a message of self-worth. You are not someone's property, you are not defined by social pressure, your voice matters. That too is dharma. So next time you hear our honor, our rules, our people, pause and ask, is this love or control? Is this protection or possession? Is this dharma or division? That question alone can transform relationships. Who would have thought the very first verse of the Bhagavad Gita could reveal such a profound social truth? One word, Mamakah, reminds us: when humanity is divided into us versus them, conflict begins. But when we rise into compassion and justice, healing begins. If this reflection resonated with you, share this video with someone who needs it. Subscribe to Women Voice India for more spiritual wisdom, connection to women's empowerment and social awareness. And tell me in the comments, do you think the us versus them mindset still shapes society today? Thank you for watching. Namaste. Whenever mind becomes greater than truth, conflict begins. Whenever mind becomes greater than truth, conflict begins.